Cristy Code Red, author, entrepreneur, retired professional boxer. And in this video, I'm going to talk about cortisol, not your enemy, but it does need to be managed. Now, cortisol is a hormone that we hear about a lot these days. It's known as the stress hormone, meaning that when your body enters a stressful state, cortisol is released along with epinephrine, norepinephrine, and to help you get through a stressful situation. With all the talk of cortisol's role in stress, it's really easy to demonize cortisol, which is a huge mistake because your stress response isn't the only role that cortisol plays in your body. I mean, did you know, for example, that cortisol plays a critical role in optimal thyroid function? You need cortisol to release TSH, which stands for thyroid stimulating hormone, so your thyroid can do its job. If your body's cortisol levels are too low, your thyroid function suffers. Balanced cortisol levels also help you wake up in the morning and go to sleep at night. Cortisol levels are meant to rise in the morning, help you wake up and become alert, and then lower in the evening time. That can help you relax and fall asleep. Cortisol is even triggered when you experience pain, either physical or emotional pain, to help you remember what led up to that pain so you don't repeat it. That's why when you remember mistakes so vividly, it's your body trying to make sure you don't repeat them, since mistakes can lead to social rejection, which was death back in the earlier years of human history. The bottom line is balanced cortisol levels play a very critical role in body function. With that being said, cortisol has a flip side, just like anything does. Our bodies are perfectly designed to handle temporary bursts of stress, which may save our lives. They are not designed to live in constant stress, though, which interferes with digestion and wears out our brains, our organs, and bodies down so much faster. If the stress response goes on long enough, you also end up feeling wired but tired. Cortisol levels when cortisol levels are too low, it is just as dangerous as when cortisol is too high, which is why balance is the key. But after two straight years of terror and loss in the COVID pandemic, many people's cortisol levels are totally imbalanced, or more imbalanced than in many cases, of course. Copious amounts of sugar and gluten and chemicals, processed foods, disrupt hormone balance in general, which interferes with optimal cortisol levels. Then you throw on lack of sleep, which is another common problem that's also made worse by poor food choices and lifestyle habits. It leaves your body in a state of stress. So balancing your cortisol levels, start with a clean diet of real food, water, and sleep every single day, and enough quality sleep. If you live with a lot of stress, the right supplements like the Code Red Stress Support Bundle can also help you balance cortisol. You can fall asleep easier at night, wake up more refreshed in the morning. Belly fat, which is a common symptom of imbalanced cortisol, that may reduce. Weight loss, which is a cortisol imbalance, a cortisol imbalance will interfere with weight loss. So that even prevents, in some cases, improves because your body stops needing to hold on to fat to protect you. So if you have a weight problem and you carry belly fat, which a lot of people are doing, I mean, myself included, and you aren't sleeping, you have a hard time falling asleep at night, you struggle to wake up in the morning, you may have a cortisol imbalance. All those things add up. And if you experience constant or near constant food cravings or sugar cravings or carbs, your cortisol levels are probably imbalanced. The Cortisol Stress Support Bundle can help you restore these level cortisol. You take 2 in the morning of the AM support and 2 in the evening of the PM support before you go to bed at night. And I know I have noticed a difference just taking it for myself. If you think the cortisol levels might be out of whack with you, eat real food, drink water, and sleep. That's always the best place to start. But if you need even more help managing your stress, get the Code Red Stress Support Bundle. Go to shop.coderedlifestyle.com and click on supplements. All right? This could help you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.